Look out there, MP. MP, go off.
Here we go, MP! Any upcoming game, visit the Bulls ticket booth or on the team's website for more availability. We hope to see you out there for that ball game. The National Basketball Association and the Chicago Bulls are committed
Game 4, Eastern Semifinals. The Hawks have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Bulls. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
2K Sports here to present you the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. It's Game 4, and one that could go down in the books. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg taking a look at Atlanta. Well, Greg, this is the moment when they can take command of the series.
Yeah, a win here on the road gives them at least two chances to close it out at home. That's a nice insurance policy for a team to have. An extra motivation to get the win and the cushy 3-1 lead.
Big time motivation, you're right. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Shepherd out there with Thunder. Then it's White. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Baldwin in at the five. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Spencer. Pass to Kemp. Four on the clock. Akwebu. Chicago again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played, and it's blocked. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Here's Thunder. This one for three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Spencer. Pass to Pickett. And here's Kemp. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Spencer's shot is off. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Now the Bulls with it. Looking for their first basket of the game. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, their guys really got after it on the glass. Sometimes that's the difference maker between a win and a loss.
Shepherd, the pass to Baldwin. Shepherd with the ball. Takes the three. Rebounded by Pickett.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Spencer. Shoots from the line. Goes up on the wing. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And that one drops.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's stolen by Shepherd for the finish, and finished off by Shepherd.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Here's Spencer. Pass to Pickett. Lets it go from deep. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And it's Thunder missing. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 6-point game. 13 feet away. And that one is off. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Spencer. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss. The contest plus the board. A full defensive possession from him. Great effort.
Pass to Pickett. Here's Spencer. Lets it fly. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Thunder. 5 points in the game. Sinks the triple. Thunder's got 8 points.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's Spencer. A shot missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
So the wing on the left. Now Shepherd. Mitchell outside. They set the pick. Launches it. They get it back. The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The first free throw is... The Hawks leading by 6. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. We've got Ramirez. Thunder is out there with Lyons. And it's Freeman Liberty in at the 4 spot. Here's Thunder to the inside. Lyles against Warren. Pass to Ramirez. 5 on the clock. Here's Thunder. Rebound by the Bulls. Who is outside? To the right side. Cutting the screen. Here's Spencer. It's hauled in by Lyles. To the left wing. Here's Thunder. Misses the baby hook.
Well, he didn't go up very strong there, and the defense was able to just push him off his shot.
Second team foul.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Baldwin, goes back up, and that's good for 2. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here's Warren. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Freeman Liberty.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first one falls.
Shooting for Atlanta, Freeman Liberty.
He doesn't get the second one. The Bulls shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Spencer's shot is off.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Looking for Warren. He gets it there. Rebound, Atlanta. Baldwin's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against Chicago was sensational. He added 37 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Outside Warren. Martin with the screen for Warren. It's good from long range. Warren's got 7.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And it's Martin missing. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And the wide-open shot from Warren. The Bulls with another miss.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Fires away from outside. Rebound, Atlanta. Baldwin's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Thunder passes to Lyles. Shoots over Warren. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
No good. Still playing with the cold hand. Makes him just 1 for 8. Lyles passes to Thunder. Back to Lyles. Three-pointer. No good there. Bulls trail by 20. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Chicago.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Hawks leading by 18. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Lewis. Over in the corner, Kemp. Pass to Spencer. Here's Pickett. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Shepard with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots a fader. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Fader on the way. Rebounded by the Hawks. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
This is his... So it's Atlanta enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Hey everybody, we've got Game 4 action, and what a tough start it's been for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Hold on, let me write that down. Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think, if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and then not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs...
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
We've got Hawkins, and it's Spencer in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Fades back. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. It's deflected. Here's Spencer. Hits the three-point bomb. Spencer's got 9 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. From deep. Trains the three-pointer. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. team's shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Spencer. He's got 9. Clock at 4. Chicago needs to get a shot off. And it's sent back by White. Lobs it up there for White.
A nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Kemp. He can't get that one. Good D by Mitchell.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Thunder, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Kemp's shot is off.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
Now Shepherd. He's got 7. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Here's Spencer. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Hawks passing it around. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Thunder. It's hauled in by Hawkins.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
And the foul called on Thunder. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making some changes. Ramirez, he's checked in for White. And Lyle subbed in for Shepherd. Here's Pickett. He's got 14. Pass to Spencer. Now here's Kemp. The 10-footer. It's hauled in by Lyle. Atlanta leading by 19 points. Thunder passes to Mitchell. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Atlanta's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And that one, good. Spencer's got 11 points.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defender.
Rebounded by Pickett.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
Right side, Kemp. From outside the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Ramirez. Drives to the hoop. That one goes in. And the Hawks lead by 18.
Number 47.
The Bulls have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Thunder passes to Mitchell. And here's the break. Here's Spencer. Here's Hawkins. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Chicago making a switch here. Lewis is checked in. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Atlanta calls timeout. Here are are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Look at Thunder. He's absolutely deadly from outside. From past the arc. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Here's Spencer, 11 points in the game. Pass to Lewis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Atlanta making a switch here. Smith has checked in. The Hawks leading by 16. And here is Wiles. No good from outside. Picked away. Driving in.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Bulls have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's Spencer. Six to shoot. There's the triple. Sinks the three-pointer. Spencer's got 8 here in the quarter.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Lewis passes to Pickett. Good D by Mitchell. The Hawks leading by 17. Pass to Smith. Here's Thunder. He's got 25. Smith the pass to Thunder. Back to Smith. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shoots the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Pickett's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Spencer. Lewis passes to Hawkins. To the paint. Here's Spencer. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Martin's checked in for the Bulls. Outside, Lewis. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Driving the lane. It's George on the wing. 8 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Smith wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land.
3.
Smith's got 7.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Thunder, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Pass to Pickett. Here's Spencer. 16 points for him. Here's Pickett. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Mitchell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For 3, Smith. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Spencer. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Spencer's got 12 points here in the second half. The Hawks leading by 21. George finds Mitchell. Here's Thunder. Outside, George. White setting the pick for George. And a miss there on the triple. And Chicago shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. And he knocks down. Call timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got White. Shepard out there with Thunder. And it's Lyles into the 3. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw missing.
At the line for Chicago.
He hits the second from the line. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter.
And they got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of it.
Here's Spencer. Inside, here's Jeffries. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Lyles. Here's Thunder. Lewis covering. Right a screen. Here's Thunder. Hands it from downtown. Thunder's got 30.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Spencer. And it's sent back by White. Here's Thunder. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
And that one is hammered home.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Who is outside? Pass to Spencer. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Thunder. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Lewis, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Lewis has got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Baldwin, covered by Martin. Here's the screen. Here's Thunder. Bangs home the trifecta. Thunder's got 35 in the game.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Spencer, the pass to Agwebu. Releases. The 3. A nice shot by Spencer. Spencer's got 21.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Pass to Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. No good on that one. Bulls trail by 21. Here's Hunt. Now Martin. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Thunder passes to Shepard. And the rebound goes to Martin. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Pass to White, wide open. And the jumper falls for him. And the Hawks lead by 21.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
Out left to the wing. Here's Spencer. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Spencer's got 5 points in the quarter. Timeout, Hawks. The Hawks leading by 19 points. Thunder passes to Shepard. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Spencer. Here's Kemp. Atlanta with the rebound. White's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Pickett. Pickett's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Fires it up. Here's Hawkins. Rebounded by the Hawks. Inside. Knocked loose. Akwebu passes to Pickett. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
Pass to Shepard. Fires the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Pickett's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Thunder, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Tries the spin move. Up top, Hawkins. There's the pick. Here's Akwebu. Good on the three-point shot.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's White. That's tipped. Outside Kemp. Over to the wing. From downtown, it's rebounded by Baldwin. Atlanta leading by 21. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Shepard. Here's Thunder. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Hawkins. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Spencer. Back to Kemp. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul, 13.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Chicago.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And for the Hawks, they're shooting about 47% here in the fourth. He takes it in. White, left side. Here's Thunder. Lock at 6. Puts up a 3. Traps in the tray. Thunder's got 40 points.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Time called here at the Bull. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had.
MP sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter.
Just 4 wins from the NBA Finals, but you're going to have to earn it.